Yes, that is what it's all about. Welcome to the History Hunter and welcome to a new year, everybody. It's 2023 and I can't wait to share more greatness with you as we did in 2022.
Well, here we are. I have managed to boot up the machine.
All right, it's another one. There's a bunker underneath here.
Well, Eagle Eye's got something interesting here. These are links for the belt for firing the Olicon, I think.
Today is the day where we give back to you incredible people out there who support our work, but it's also going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some news, some sneak peeks, and we just want to have a good time together. Before I continue, I want to say some personal thanks to people on our WW2 History Hunter team. We have some officers. I want to say thank you to Tom, Cynthia, Paul, Civil Defense, Stephen, Welsh Boy, Robert, Alan and Kyle. Thank you for your very, very great support to the team. There are some new people coming in different places here. I want to say to our 3-star generals, couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Alfred, Daniel, William and Nick. And to our 4-star generals, you are absolutely so appreciated and you've been with us for a very long time. Thank you, Daniel, Rob, Matt and Oma, and our massive 5-star generals, Michael and Emil. Thank you so much for your incredible support during the time. But also want to say to our Wall of Honor members here, we have Marty, Roy, Jess, and yes, Vintage Speedworks. You've been with us for a very long time. Thank you. And now you're an honorable member of the Wall of Honor. And also Laura, what can I say? Thank you so very much for your incredible support. But this is what it's all about. We do the exploring, we do the research, and the result could be something like this. I never expected this place to be dry. Very nice, very nice.
That is special. Look at that. There are holes. And there's this band. I think this has been circular.
So I found it on Google Earth. So this is Eppendorferweg 93. And look what it says. Hamburger Batteriefabrik. Oh yes, and you just wait, there are tons more coming up. How can you support us? Well, you see what we do, and we do it really well, I think, and we are really passionate and we work hard for it. So what you can do, you can become a Patreon team member if you want to. There are links in the video description. I'll show you where it is. It's here where it says more. Click that and you'll find the link to the Patreon and the PayPal thing. If you become a Patreon team member, there are special perks like For Your Eyes Only videos and restoration projects. Many of these projects has been restored and my Patreon team members can see that. And of course, all of them will be passed on to them or you. Also, there are For Your Eyes Only videos, behind scenes, travel vlogs, all of that. And also there's going to be some special material coming up this spring. So that'd be pretty cool. Also, we have something for those of you who would like to donate on the PayPal thing, keep us out there. All of this is like something my son Eagle Eyes has been with me to create. This we have found with the underwater ROV, a real Luftwaffe plate in a very special place. This is a German Panzer track link from the Eastern Front and a little thing from the Soldatenheim. All of these will be passed on to our PayPal donors later in this little event here. So these are the 2 ways you can help us out to create stuff like this. Are you kidding me? That's like 10 or 15 meters up there. How on earth did the Germans manage to build that way up here in the mountainside? See that? That is the actual runway. Yes, Eagle Eyes, my son said, Daddy, use that when you're going to talk about the winter World War II road trip that we just did, and I will, but that will be a little bit later. Now, let's say hello to some new Patreon team members that's decided they want to become team members of the World War II History Hunter. Thank you, Chris, Tebin, Ovi, Alexandro, Jeff, Lee, and Linda. You decided to become team members, and we thank you for that. And I do create something special for one of you as a little welcome gift to one of you. This is a very special thing. This is a German Kicksmeal button, ceramic type, found by Eagle Eyes, actually in a very, very unique place, and you're going to see that later. So I think that is pretty neat. Who will we pass that on to? Well, we have done a little draw, and that is, come on, boom, Alessandro, that is yours. And then it suddenly struck me, Alexander, you've been very kind to us on the super thanks as well. So we want to include a couple of small extra details here. This is a stamp from this time frame, but this is a very special little booklet that I thought could be appropriate for you to have. Very special. They actually hung them on the Christmas tree as a support for the German war machine. So pretty unique. I believe that together we will all share history in a very special way. So thank you for your very, very kind support, each and every one of you. And I think you are the reason why we can go out and do things like this. Wow, that is exciting. Look at that. That is another one. Window there.
There's something in there.
I'm about 100% sure that it was no coincidence that the Allies fired up towards this zero. I think this is the proof of it. Why is that? Let me show you. Why is that all the way up here?
Oh yes, I'm so excited. There's going to be so much new coming up in 2023. I almost can't wait. Let's pass on a couple of more of the shadow boxes. We made this one. It's the Third Reich daily life. This is a Zigarettencard. That is a little thing that the German soldiers could swap in between themselves, even in the bunkers or in the trenches, and they could collect them in albums and things like that. So you can actually take it out, read the back if you want to. But nevertheless, this one is your Adam. Thank you for your very, very kind support. You are now the proud owner of a very special piece of the World War II history. And this one is your James. I have to keep making this thing go in focus. Thank you. And if you haven't already, please ship or send your address so we can ship it off to you, because we want to and we need to do more of this.
This is the tools that we're going to use today. It's a pinpointer, a couple of pinpointers, 3 shovels, gloves, and a macro multi-cruiser with this tiny little sniper head here, which actually works pretty well. So this is basically our work tools for today.
What happened here? Yep. All right, we're going to pass some more on to you. This is something that I think is very, very special. This is a little shadow box from a German Soldatenheim area. And all of these pieces were found in the Soldatenheim so-called trash pit area. We have a gameboard piece, a button, and this is a very unique thing. This, believe it or not, is actually a coin. It's a payment token that the soldiers can use in the Soldatenheim to either have something to drink, something to eat, maybe watch a movie, and it's pretty spectacular. We have this German World War II machine gun, beautiful setup here. These are the links found in a little foxhole on the Eastern Front, near there where the Red Army met the Germans on their way to Berlin, or where the Soviets were going to Berlin and get Hitler. So this is what we found. There's a little cartridge there, which actually was the type of cartridge was in the machine gun. Also, in the end here, we have this beautiful German World War II Army munition crate handle. This is the metal piece that's on the side of a German munition box, or crate. And me and Eagle Eyes, we found that, we restored it and painted it with camo. So I think that is pretty cool. All right, let's see. This one goes to Colin. Thank you for your very, very kind support. And this thing goes in and out of focus continuously. So I'm getting a bit annoyed of that. This one goes to Jim. Thank you also for being here. And the last one, the munition crate. Muttley, thank you for your very, very kind support, and I hope that these will be some nice pieces for you to remember the time we spent together and the time that you saw things like this. As you can see here, it's heavy duty built, very thick walls, and let me see if I can kind of show you very quickly, because we have a lot of things to show you today.
You can see it's basically just a tiny, not a tiny, but it's a massive room with walls, dividing walls, open dividing walls. And it's really, really strongly built. Eagle Eye spotted that. Look at that. Beautiful enamel coated water kind of thing that would stand on top of a table or something. We're just loving that and more to come. This is a little shadow box with the theme of the German WW2 felt post. Look at the date there, 1944, 16th of April. Very special thing, and kind of symbolizes companionship, you know, love, basically just good values, because the felt post was the only link between the soldiers and the families, and it was very dependable, so it was a very effective system, and you could even get your felt post all the way out into trenches. Every month I do something that I call the Patron of the Month thing, and that is to a person that I kind of just look and see are out there and being positive in as many ways as possible, and even helping us out. And this person here has helped us out a lot by watching a ton of our videos lately, and I want to say a massive thank you personally for doing that, because it is amazing to see the help that some of you are giving us out there. It could be just to watch the videos in full length. That's one of the best things you can do. Don't skip anything, just watch the full length, because the YouTube algorithm is stupid. It works like, it's called retention time, and the climb of these things that you see on the right hand side on your screen, what will pop up first is depending on the retention time. So if I create a video of 15 minutes and you watch like 4 minutes total because you're skipping, well, we don't get retention time. But if you watch the full thing, holy moly, that's going to be another thing. Then we're going to get some holy Madonna moments. So this one, I want to say massive thank you to you, QYSea. Thank you for watching so many of our videos and commenting and just being very positive out there. It's noted, and we want to reward you with this beautiful German WW2 felt post. Thank you for that, and I appreciate your intense and incredible support so much, because that is what makes us able to do this. Eagle Eyes is Eagle Eyes for a reason. He just discovered something for about 30-40 meters away. Oh yes, that is insane. How did you discover that, Eagle Eye? That is crazy.
Use your eyes.
This is very special. This is a 200 Liter Kraftstoff or 200 Liter fuel barrel, and it's right there. That is the proof that the Germans, they were here. Boom, there you go, Eagle Eyes. I included the camper van. And what did we do with that? Well, we did an incredible winter World War II road trip. It was so good timing. Let's say that you have the last month like this, and you have in the beginning snow and minus, sorry, let's say that this is the beginning of a time period, and you have minus 7 to 9 Celsius. And then you come to this period here, to that period, and we are about here now, and you have like plus 4 to plus 7 Celsius. And then you come here, you have minus 3 to 4 again Celsius. What does that mean? Well, it means that we planned for this period here. I did a ton of research regarding what could the temperature changes be in December, and we put this little slot here, and we just went for it, and it said yes. The nature was with us, and we were out there without half meters of snow covering everything, and we didn't freeze because we have the camper van, and the camper van is a result of the incredible support that you are giving us. But what did we do? Well, first, let me say a massive thank you, a very special thank you to some people who has really helped us out with their very kind donations for this trip. And we want to say a special thank you to Laura, Muttley, Barry, J.A.
QYSea, Jason, William, Skimmer, and Kim. Thank you, and thank a ton more of you, because a lot of you have used the super thanks thing to help us to get some fuel into the fuel tank, just to get out there and do all of this. What did we do? We went to 6 locations. We're going to create around 10 videos of that. It includes going to some very special bunker areas, an incredible special WW2 fortress. We're going to go to an airfield area. We found some special tunnels. We did an underwater explore. We did metal detecting, and we did a totally unique explore, which was so intense. And I mean intense, and well, you're going to see that. It was just absolutely out of this world. But that is the reason for us to be able to do this, to go out with the camper van and do things like this. It's because of people like all of you, but also each and every one of you watching, subscribing, commenting, hitting that subscribe thingy, notification bell, enable that. And to all of you, just enjoy being with us out there. So I want to say, on behalf of us, thank you, each and every one of you, for enabling us to go out and do things like that. And I think you're going to be very happy when you see these videos coming out. So you want to see what it looks like from this side? It is truly spectacular. Wow, what a structure. Yep, it's coming up. Let's see what's up for grabs for all of those who had the opportunity to help us out with some donations on PayPal in December. And some of you actually did, and we are very happy for that. So I want to say thank you to Martin, Laura, Robert, John, Larry, Donald, Anthony, Jeffrey, and Aaron. Thank you for your very, very kind donations. And what we have this time is a couple of very special things. You do remember this? We found that at the submarine base. That was absolutely incredible to get that up in the last second of the battery capacity of the ROV. But also the very special thing is a Luftwaffe plate at a German submarine harbor. I still don't get it, but I try to clean it as good as I can. And I think that is an amazing thing. It's very, very heavy actually. And we have this thing here restored by me and Eagle Eyes. It's a German Panzer II track link. It's a Panzer tank track link, which was blown off when the Red Army came in the forest east of Berlin. And they blew up everything with the millions of rounds of artillery. And we found a very, very special unique position where both the SS, Gestapo, and some other special troops were, and they were the only ones actually to have some motorized transportation in that area. And it seems like we found the spot where a lot of that special things happen. So let's see who will be the future keeper of these. And we have 2 lucky future keepers. We have John and Donald. John, you are now the proud owner of a very unique Panzer track link. Hope you'll take care of that and you cherish that as good as we did when we found it and made it like this. I'm very happy about it. And then Donald, you can eat your cereals from this bowl if you want to. It's clean. I've done my best. But thank you, each and every one of you, for your incredible support. We can't do what we do without you kind people. And let's see what we have up for grabs for next month. Something here that I really want you to see on the wall there. Is that cool or what? That is the original German writing that someone from the either organization TUT, who were responsible for the builds, or the soldiers themselves, they painted that. Believe me, a ton more coming up. What do we have for the PayPal donators for next month? Well, first let me tell you how this works. Whoever donates and helps us out, I'll just collect all the donations and I'll choose the 2 highest donations and we'll just pass them on to you. And in this next month, in January, we have this thing here, which I think is absolutely incredible. This thing actually Eagle Eyes, my son, made it, and he's got such a creative mind. He said, "Daddy, why don't we make some of these plaques with the Soldatenheim pieces, because we found a very special Soldatenheim position, and we found a lot of stuff that it actually threw in the garbage, but it's here, and we just want to show it to you." So Soldatenheim is a place where the soldiers, as I said, could kind of be home away from home, watch a movie, eat some food, and even see a theater piece, talk to others, have a party, all of that. And these pieces are just pieces that a German soldier would maybe even replace or get there or fix, or, well, you know. This is like a heel iron piece or toe iron from a German WW2 bit. This is a game piece. This is a button from a here button. We have a stamp because they could actually send their felt post from there. And this thing here, you're going to see that more. This is actually a payment token. These are incredible rare, and I can tell you, these you don't come across too often. So that's one piece. I think it's beautiful, and it's Eagle Eye's idea, so thank you, Eagle Eyes, for that. And then this thing here has a very special story. I have done a lot of restoration projects, and Eagle Eyes taking more and more part, and he found this Drucksunder, a pressure valve fused for a mine. And we restored it, and somewhere here I think there is a code with a date, or is it too corroded? Nevertheless, I made it look beautiful. This is kind of what you would expect would happen. This was in a mine, a tank would come over, boom. And Eagle Eye, he is very creative, so this is a cap which is put onto a S-mine. We have the detonators, and Eagle Eye said, "Daddy, we have a tank model, why don't we do something with it?" And he did this little scene here. It's like a Sherman trying to get through a control post of the Germans, but he ran onto a mine, and that mine tore off the belt, and it's kind of crooked there, and the German soldiers are ready to take out the crews. And I thought that was such a cool idea, so we just went with it, and there it is. I think it's perfect because it has all the elements of that little scene: the Drucksunder and the cap for a S-mine, German soldiers, German tank. Absolutely beautiful. All you have to do if you want to take part in that, make whatever donation you want, and who knows, in the end you might be the future keeper of something beautiful as these pieces here. And you know, the reason is very easy. Why can we do this? That's because you send us out to do things like this. Are you kidding me? That's like 10 or 15 meters up there. All right, that's about it for today. First supporter video. In 2023, we have tons of research material that we're working on. Project folder is thicker and thicker and thicker, but we are determined. In 2023, we are going to take you to places and show you history like you have never ever seen before. And we're going to teach you things that you never knew. And we're going to share history in a very, very special way. Thank you for everything you did in 2022. I welcome you to take part in 2023, and I hope that we will have just as many good moments in 2023 as we did last year. And with your incredible support, I can promise you, you will see things that you've never ever seen before. All right, take care everybody, keep smiling, stay safe, and let's wait for some more Holy Madonna moments. Bye bye.